I've been working as a UI UX designer since March, and I haven't written any production code for over a year. I've played around with a few little projects, messed around with the ChatGPT API, and I tried learning a little bit of Next.js recently. Other than that, I haven't really been coding much at all. And I have to say that it feels kind of strange in a way. I don't necessarily feel good about it. I really thought that if I stepped away from programming and writing code as my profession for a little bit, and not talking about it on YouTube and just kind of trying something different for a little while would make me feel better, but it actually hasn't. And I honestly miss writing code. Taking a non-developer role and stepping away from coding and programming for a while was part of my attempt to alleviate my burnout. And I have to say that I don't think it's helped. As a matter of fact, I think it may have done the opposite. I am finding myself missing programming, and I'm reminded that I don't really enjoy design too much. In one of my previous roles, I kind of did both front-end development and UI UX design, and this role will eventually be like that, but for the last 6-7 months or so, I have been strictly doing UI UX design. I have not written any code, and I've lived inside of Figma files, moving pixels around on the screen, and I gotta say, I don't enjoy that. I enjoy programming. I enjoy problem solving. Although design does involve a lot of problem solving, it's not the same, I guess. And I really have been missing it lately. I've been missing being in a code base. I've been missing being a programmer. In a weird way, it's making me kind of want to talk about this a little bit. Of course, this is more for people who have worked in software for a while and are experienced developers and may have gone through burnout and dealing with like not really wanting to write code and trying different stuff in tech. Some people move into management positions, some people move into scrum managers or product owners or stuff like that. But I decided to go all in on design to give that a try because it's something that I kind of already did. And I always thought that I enjoyed, and I'm realizing that I don't. And now I'm finding myself getting that desire to start learning some stuff again. I saw that Next.js recently released some official courses and tutorials, and it's something that I kind of want to do and follow along with, and I might even record it to make a video or two because I've messed around with React in the past, and I've always wanted to do more of a deep dive into Next.js because I hear so many cool things about it, and I know it's pretty popular, and I know a lot of people like using it for startups and building up quick products because it's kind of built for that stuff. And I've been really wanting to check it out. So I figured like, hey, why not learn that? And then it got me thinking like, man, I haven't written any code in a while. And I feel like, you know, that old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I'm starting to think like, man, am I losing my skills? Have I forgotten how to program? It's been so long since I've had to write any code. I'm not sure. Like, I really think maybe I am. Like, maybe I'm forgetting all the stuff that I learned. And of course, this is not the case, but you do get rusty, and not writing code every day will eventually deteriorate your skills. And if you don't keep up with a lot of stuff that's changing in the tech that you use and things like that, you'll kind of fall behind. And I'm capable as a full stack developer, but I've definitely have always leaned into front end development and particularly UI development. And it just feels strange to like be so out of it. And I thought that this would make me feel better. I thought that this was like, this is going to fix it. This is going to make me not feel so burnt out. This is going to be a nice break, and I need this. And now I'm realizing like, no, I actually enjoy doing that stuff. The stuff that I'm burnt out from, funny enough, is the working aspect of it. Like having a job is super annoying. And even though I'm on a cool project and I have teammates that I get along with, and the stuff that I'm building is cool and going to be helping the community, and it's what you would say is like the perfect job. And it really is, like all aspects of it. Like I have great work-life balance. I'm making good pay. I got good benefits, a good team, all the stuff that you want from a job. I still am not feeling the desire to work. I don't feel passionate about the work that I'm doing, even though I feel like I should. And it's strange because I'm trying really hard to have that passion, but then I find myself just not enjoying the work. I find myself feeling the days drag on, and I find myself wanting to build my own stuff, and I find myself having the desire to code and design and do all that, but just not for someone else. I don't want this to digress. I wanted to talk about how I'm kind of missing programming, and I'm thinking about making a little bit more programming content again, and I want to go through that Next.js tutorial and film that and talk about that. And I guess I wanted to make this video because I haven't made a programming video in a while, and I realized that I haven't done any programming in a while on top of that. And I wanted to reach out to the audience, because they tell you to ask your audience what they want. And I know that I put a poll out recently saying if you guys wanted me to do the Next.js tutorial, and I put another poll out saying, do you miss my coding content? Maybe that's just me subconsciously realizing that I do want to start talking a little bit more about coding again, and that I'm having the desire to do that and feeling the itch to get back into it. And I'm making this video to reach out to you guys to tell me what you want me to do. What kind of content do you want to see? I'm still going to make my lifestyle videos and talk about some of that other stuff that I'm doing, but what kind of programming content would you like from me? I'm not making any promises here, but I feel like this might be an opportunity for me to start making some of that content again, and to tap into you guys and to listen to my audience and see what it is that you'd like me to make and talk about. I know for a fact that I want to eventually build a SaaS product or build out an idea, and I want to build in public. Like I said, that's part of the reason why I want to focus a little bit on Next.js. And I know I shouldn't focus on the tech that I'm going to use to build whatever I end up building, but the desire to want to learn that new tech feels like it would lead into the desire to want to build something with it. And I don't know. I'm just making a video to say that I haven't been coding for a while and I feel pretty meh about it. That spark is being reignited. I feel like I'm motivated to actually start coding again. I'm feeling like I don't do any of it at work and I'm missing it, and I don't want my skills to wither away, and I want to make sure that I'm giving back to my audience that signed up for programming content. And I feel that if I have the desire to start learning and I can continue to make some of my lifestyle videos, if I can balance this out and produce content that I want to make along with content that my audience wants to make, and remember that I'm making this stuff not just for me, but for the people out there that follow me and the people that I wanted to share my story with in order to help them and motivate them and inspire them to pursue something that I legitimately enjoy doing. And I'm starting to realize like how much I missed that from my life, and it wasn't really what was burning me out, and it wasn't the programming that I didn't enjoy. It was a lot of the other stuff that was going on. And I think that with all that, I decided to make a video to just kind of make an announcement about it, to hold myself accountable, and to maybe have this be a fresh start into some new content, build stuff, do some live streams and talk about stuff that I'm learning, and we can learn along together and do a lot of the stuff I wanted to do and used to do and think I should be doing because I like it. I do like that stuff. I do a lot of other stuff that I like too. I can wear many hats and I can do a lot of different things on this channel. And occasionally I might make a video about taking ice baths and doing dead hangs and stuff like that. And I can still make some coding stuff. We'll just keep this going and see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe I'll build an app about dead hanging. That sounds stupid. But, whatever. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of coding content you want to see and what you want me to talk about and things that I should share with you and whatever. Just let me know. This is me reaching out to you guys to get some feedback to see what I should do, because I think I could use a little bit of feedback right now. All right. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.